Thursday morning, living pain here. Hope you're having a great day. Well, I jumped on the scale, 219.8 pounds, which is a 17.2 pound weight loss difference. So it's 2.8 pounds higher than my all-time low of 20 pounds, and it's a pound higher than yesterday. The irony of it all is that I feel a lot thinner than I ever have, and I look a lot thinner than I ever have. When I look at myself in the mirror, my stomach seems flatter. I could tell that it's flatter. I was just lying down in bed watching TV last night, and I put my hand on my stomach and it was like, oh man, this actually feels like I'm losing weight. So on the feel test, I am definitely down. On the scale, I am up a pound, although trending in the absolute right direction. I did notice too on the weight, I'm going cycling. I woke up, so I put on my cycling stuff, and it's kind of a cloudy day today, and it's calling for rain, so I'm hoping to get out on the road as quick as possible to avoid any rain. Although if it's warm out and it rains, I don't mind that so much. Nothing like riding in the rain. My point being is that on my cycling jerseys, I noticed that my stomach's getting a little flatter. This cycling jersey actually fits somewhat where my stomach doesn't poke out. My other fluorescent yellow jersey is the one where my stomach will poke out. And I noticed on that one, my stomach is starting not to poke out. The yellow jersey poke out test, which is officially sanctioned and recognized by the World Weight Health Organization, I'm definitely getting thinner. Off for my ride. Well, that was the best ride I've had since I started getting back into it. I averaged over 27 kilometers an hour, which is very respectable. And it's interesting because when I was doing my Ironman stuff and I was really competing at a high level for the middle-age masters group, the one thing that I did was I drank a lot of beer. I kept track of everything, and I think on an average month it was about 200 beers that I would drink. It's almost like beer is my spinach. You know how Popeye has spinach? I think it's Popeye, or is it Popeye? Popeye has spinach. When I was a kid, I called it Popeye. Popeye has spinach, and that's the extra strength. I found that beer, some of my best rides and runs were after a night of debauchery. Anyway, I'm not saying that that's the end-all be-all and people should be doing that. I'm just saying that maybe it has some. Ever since I started having some, my bike rides have been getting better. However, I have been losing weight as well. Good way to start the day. It's rock and roll time. Remembered, I forgot to say that on my bike ride today, I had an interesting experience. I was going around a corner, and sure enough, I look and there's like this little tiny, I didn't know what it was. I look, and next thing you know, it's a baby raccoon, and it looked like it was in water. It looked exhausted, like it had just, been through the war. And I wanted to go over and see it. Figured, there's probably going to be some big raccoon mom. And actually, when he saw me, or she saw me, and realized I wasn't going to go beside her, she just laid down. Anyway, it's some of the things that you see when you're out on a bike ride, some of those unique things, some of the wildlife. Food-wise, today, it was another good day. I would say it was pizza and rib day. So after my bike ride, I had a piece of pizza, about 180 calories. Then working, had lunch, which was another piece of pizza. and leftovers from Sunday. I had one of my ribs, which was leftover from Sunday. Of course, I had Farm Boy popcorn, and now I've got more competition because Alice is really liking it. So I've got my son, my wife, and now myself, all competing for the Farm Boy popcorn. And then for dinner, we had these chicken finger, mashed potatoes, and carrots. So all in all, really good day. Didn't go overboard, kept the calories low, had a good training session, feeling strong, actually getting stronger physically, as I mentioned earlier. I would say that I just need to keep hydrating and flush everything out of my body. Have a good one, everyone. Living pain. See you tomorrow.